Yo, welcome back to the Hip Hop Barbershop Presents. I'm your host, Dr. Barber, with my co-host, Louis Hicks.
What's good? What's good?
And my man's DJ Flo.
Peace.
And we up in here, we get ready to talk about some current events today. And one of those is about your man's Damar Hamlin and the injury he incurred last night.
Yeah, prayers out to that brother.
Yeah,
his family.
Prayers go out to him. And what's your thoughts on that, man? You know, either one of y'all could talk about it. I know that when I seen what happened, at first I thought that he had a concussion until I seen a different angle of it. So, what you see from that?
Well, I didn't get to watch the game, but I saw the after reports, and I saw a few different things the doctor said could have happened and stuff like that. So apparently, you can take a hit to the heart area or whatever at a certain time between a heartbeat or something like that, where it's just a freak thing that can occur. Right. So you're right, it wasn't necessarily a vicious hit, or it was a legal, tackle and stuff hit. It was an unfortunate thing to happen. And unfortunately, he's a professional athlete, and those are the type of risks. That's part of why they get paid so much. They're taking risks with their lives and their bodies. So it is what it is. I'm sure he has insurance and stuff like that too, the NFL Players Union and all of that. But only thing we could do is pray and hope that it was a freak accident, basically.
Well, some people are sitting up there thinking, not some people. Everybody else was, good with postponing the game.
At this point, the game is not even consequential. Right. They shouldn't even be talking about the game anymore.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like they are going too far to the left with that. That game can be rescheduled anytime or not. It doesn't even matter at this point when you're talking about the man is still in there fighting for his life. Right. We shouldn't even be having a conversation about that. Granted, it's important as far as them in the playoff picture and stuff, but when you make it seem like it's more important to reschedule that game than it is to see about that man's status,
because that's something that's
a problem.
Nobody never seen that happen.
Exactly.
In football or in any other contact sport.
You couldn't really expect the Bills to come out there and play like A1 with that. Shit, even the other team, they players are probably impacted by that.
Yo,
you know what I'm saying?
Them boys wasn't ready to play no more, man.
That was it.
They had never seen that. We had never seen that.
No one has, though.
No one has never seen it.
It's not boxing where people, get beat up in the head or what too many times and die in the ring or something, so at this point, it's not. I understand we have a format to get to the Super Bowl and this and that, but they're going to have to be very compassionate with the Bills right now.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can't really expect them to be able to play at a high level after an incident like that.
And the Bengals, too, because they was on the field.
To a lesser extent, but true.
Everybody, it looked like all them young cats was distraught, man.
Well, and they should be, because it was a real ill thing to happen.
Yeah, they was distraught, and wasn't no way they could finish that game. And that brings me to,
Old Skippy?
Yeah, old Skippy Doo. You know what I'm saying? Skippy Doo.
I saw the apology he posted, but I don't know.
Man, he can kiss a rat's ass.
Yes.
Because number one, man, he should have no business. He been doing this for a minute.
Yeah, he should know better.
He knows better that something like this, you shouldn't even have brought up that, man. You could have kept that to yourself.
Yeah, as we say, keep that between your ears.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so
he didn't have
props
to say
shit.
shit.
To Shannon Sharp for not coming in the next day.
Roughing him up.
He didn't come in. He said
I protested. I heard. Yeah.
And that was good. I'm proud of him for doing that.
He was like, fuck that. I don't want to come.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then when it initially happened, I seen little clips of that.
Yeah.
And dude was like, I'ma stand on what I say, and I'm not taking down the tweet and all that. Kind of remind me of Kyrie.
Yeah.
Situation.
It's funny how the hypocrites, they are very hypocritical about one person. Then when it comes to them, look what the backlash he's faced. It wasn't as bad as Kyrie. He's faced backlash, but still not as bad as Kyrie. They're not making him go through a 6-step program, or they're not making him, taking a reporter's journal class, whatever. To me, he should be suspended.
Yeah.
He should be suspended from off the show for about a week or a month. And my thing is, if you don't do that, then where's the fair in the game? Everybody was at Kyrie when that happened, and Kanye when that happened. So now Skippy needs to be, terminated.
And I don't see Shaq and them saying none of that.
Not.
Y'all some suckers, man.
Come on, man.
Y'all some Cooney Googles.
But the thing that the thing that really puzzles me to this day is that us black people, we don't stick together like we should when it comes to this. And the reason why I'm saying this, DeMar had a toy drive, right? So it was only 2,000. He only wanted 2,000, I believe, $500 for toys for his area in Pennsylvania. But the sad thing about it is, 3 people gave the most to this toy drive, and neither one of them were black people.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was 10,000. Tom Brady, 10,000. Giuliani, the ex-mayor, 10,000.
What?
And Chris Jericho, the wrestler, 10,000.
Wow.
Now, what happened to all the sports guys, the basketball players, the football? Don't give me prayers. I want to see y'all. This is what I'm talking about. We do not.
What happened to his teammates? They didn't pass him no duckers?
Yeah.
Well, they did, but I'm just saying.
I mean,
they paid more, not knowing this man, and I figured that the black community, as far as the guys that's making dough and making bread, I feel that they should have automatically been like, yo, here's 10,000, here's 20,000, whatever it may be.
Right.
But for Tom Brady, Chris Jericho, and Giuliani to step up and be the highest donors, that tells me a lot about our people.
That's funny right there. Like,
I'm serious.
Giuliani?
Well, I don't know what to say, because, at the same token, I'm not really one to pocket watch, but...
Yeah, me either, but still,
yeah, could others have come out better on a contribution tip? Probably so.
Yes.
But, one thing a man controls is his own finances.
That's true.
Hey, yo, so what y'all think about, Skip is, some
We still
bullshit.
talking about that nigga?
Yeah, we know bullshit and we talking about all this. But I want to get on Miss Jaguar Wright, been dropping bombs, man.
She been doing that for a couple of years now.
Nah, but she been getting now starting to come full circle. Like,
what's new? That's all I want to know, and then I can comment, because I've been hearing her say shit for a while.
Yeah, she been saying stuff, but wasn't nobody really believing that shit.
I believed it, because when it sounded like, because yo, man, come on, man. I heard some of the things she was saying, and I was like, well, they on tour. I believe that. I believe niggas was waking up with schlongs in their mouth and all that type of stuff. Like, I believe it. What you think? Common innocent? You see, he was messing with Badu. Badu was laying something on him. Come on now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Do you think them brothers will be on 30, 50 city tours and shit, and they not trying to beat something? They see that girl every day. They probably was like, yo, come on over here. She said as much in the interview. She was like, yo, I was dating them.
But this is my thing. She's talking about everybody else, but I'm sure she did dirt too.
True, but hey,
she said that he.
That's right. She said
she
her
had
role.
told a story about what Common
had the schlong in her mouth in the morning. Woke her up like, yo.
Oh yeah. Then she talked about.
She said they was waking her up like, yo, give me some head check. They was taking advantage of her on the bus. Like, yo, the fact that she was even present was a mistake. Dudes was coming to her with them early morning hard-ons like, yo.
Oh my God.
They was coming to her in the morning time like, yo, you gonna handle that? She shouldn't even been there. You the only woman on a bus full of Negroes.
Hey.
Oh my God.
I wouldn't even want to be around a bunch of hard dicks. Them dudes was. It's really not.
Common came in there like.
She said it. Didn't she say that in an interview? She said she woke up a couple times and
Said my man something like Dick Dangler up in that motherfucker.
like waiting for her to get up. Like, yo. I believe it, man. That dude ain't no Mr. Clean. He ain't damn innocent. All them dudes that she was talking about was probably like, yo, they felt like they felt like it was low lying fruit. It's right there. Like,
that boy
what's
came
up?
in there like was shaking,
and she allowed it to be shaky. From what she said, she admitted she didn't say that they tried. She was like, this is what was happening. She said that. She was like, yeah, she was, entertaining the sexual innuendos and shit, basically. And they was all on tour or whatever. So it is what it is. She was waking up with it.
Yeah, so man, yo, go ahead and there was something else I wanted to talk about that I had seen online, and it's going around talking about how these females out here, and this might be touchy, you know, as far as the females, the entitled females, and Andrew Tate being arrested and whatnot. You know, he be dropping bombs on them. But the females been out here feeling entitled, and they wondering, they trying to place what a dude want and try to make it like he should want what they want him to want.
Hold up, I'm unfamiliar with the video you're talking about. What are you?
All right, like Andrew Tate had it.
I don't know him.
Video.
Who is that dude?
You don't know who Andrew Tate is?
I mean, I might know him and just not know him by name. What does he do?
Basically, he used to fight. He was a fighter. But
ex pro boxer.
No, he was MMA.
Okay, so an ex MMA boxer.
Yeah, but the dude is real famous. Like the dude, real famous for like doing like Kevin Samuels type stuff. You know, he's talking about how.
Yeah, I never got into Kevin Samuels like that, so maybe that's why I don't know.
Yeah, he got it. He got into some stuff, and that, you know, this dude viral. Like he's like one of the third most looked up on YouTube.
I'll look him up tonight. I don't know.
Man, he be dropping some bombs.
Okay, so the bomb that he's dropping.
But anyway, he was telling these women, you know, that why, you know, you're not like these women that's hitting the wall, the red pill thing that's going on, and they basically is like women, entitled women that now out here don't know how to be wives.
A lot of them are not being raised to be wives.
Right.
This ain't Mexico or Dominican Republic or Colombia or something like this. It's a different culture here.
And they mad about stuff like the guys going
overseas, you know,
to go find them a wife or whatnot, because the American girls over here, the black women over here, just your expectations and your standards y'all setting. Y'all ain't even that. Y'all looking for the top 1% of dudes.
The only thing I can say on that is, and it's not, it's a stereotypical thing to say, but it's a lot of truth to it. Do I know women who are married? Sure, I do. Are they common? No, not really. And what I would say is, with my experience being my age, and you know, not having been married and not having kids and stuff, it seems like it's more women out here that'll have a baby by you than get married to you. You know what I'm saying? It's more common to have a child by somebody than to marry with them. You know what I mean? Like, so it's like when you go to like these other countries and stuff like that, they're women, they're raised to feel like the home that is a sufficient enough job for them to have the kids and cook and clean and suck and fuck, and that's what they do. They want to be wives and mothers. They're not trying to be out here making $100,000 a year and batting their own Ben 600 and this and that. You know what I'm saying? They want to be mothers and wives.
And what the issue is that he was letting them know that if you're not willing to be a wife, you looking for these top 1% of dudes. These females looking for the top 1% that's millionaire status and
high value men like Kevin Samuels kept saying, which I'm not. I don't get into him like that, but he's dead, so I'm gonna let it go. But
dude,
you know, but I get his point. You know
but what he was saying is that these women that be looking for that,
they're not all that. Yes, we get it.
Yeah,
they're not. They're insufficient for the task.
Yeah, but and then at the same,
they don't meet the standard. You know what I'm saying?
And then they don't have no standard for themselves. Like you'll rather pass up on the dude that he might not have $1 million, but he all into you, but you want to go and holler at the dude that you know ain't shit.
Let's put it like this: everybody know when they batting out of their league. A dude knows when he goes into a club which chicks he better not holler at, unless you just got the world's best confidence. You know you know what's in your lane and what ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know who. Everybody in the crew know who can bag the girls and this, that, and the dude that just be like lucky to have one love, like Houdini said. you know what it is. Everybody is not gonna have all the chicks and stuff like that. Some people fortunate to be able to have a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. So,
and he was also talking about how feminism be going out the window and whatnot. These females be wanting to be equal to a dude.
Yeah, we spoke
until you gotta go to war, or until your car break down, or this, that, and the third. But you know, your car been designed by a man. Y'all be talking about y'all don't need a man.
Well, Here's what I'm gonna say about that, and I'm gonna leave it at that, because this ain't something that I do a lot of. Like on some of the Facebook groups and stuff that I'm in, this subject is talked about every day.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna ride it too hard.
We surfing right now.
Here's what I'm gonna say about that, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. We could debate the man and woman role in society every day for the next 80 years or whatever, or 30 years or whatever our lifespan may be. Just do what works for you. If being a 50-50 type of male works for you, then fine. I don't believe in that. I have a more traditional type of belief. But if your deal with your wife or your girl is to put up 50-50 or what, some girls like, oh, I might as well just be a roommate. Well, if that's how you feel, then maybe you shouldn't be in a 50-50. Dudes out here like me, I don't care. I'll pay the rent or the mortgage, and you pick up them utilities or whatever.
Right.
But what's different for me and what's different or what works for this man or that man, that's their business. Mm-hmm. So when women be like, oh, this, that, and the third, this is what I require. Well, what do you offer in return?
Right.
And that's what they say.
It's not about I keep hearing, oh, to bring to the table. I can bring everything to the table. Well, we know that. But what do you really bring to the table?
No.
If everything that you demand, if everything that you demand is being provided for you, then what will you do in return? Some girls got a slick, smart, elegant ass answer for that, and some will tell you to offer. That's right.
Yeah,
but some will tell you. Some will say,
offer.
look, well, I have my own home. I have a car. I have a business. This, that, and the third. You got the boss chicks who got a quick reply for that, and then you got some that have nothing but sex to offer.
And then what does that mean? What does that mean to a man? Because you got an education and you got this, that, and the third.
It means now that instead of maybe not saying it's true in every case, but it means now that instead of you focusing on your children and stuff that you have together and building that aspect of things, you out here trying to ball to you fall financially and prove to him that, hey, I'm independent. I can do this and do that.
And that's what they don't understand is that we don't care.
And that turns a man off.
Yeah, we don't care. But like it's a good something for you to have that'll make us look at you like,
right.
That's a good attribute to have. But do we care really?
Right.
When we out here knowing that we gotta be the provider, a real man really ain't trying to ask you for none of your money or nothing.
Exactly. I don't cut you off no woman.
Right.
Sometimes you just have to let a man be a man.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you have. If y'all go out and you have more than him, but sometimes you have to make a man feel like he's a man. Just like a woman always cry. Yeah.
Don't sneak off and belittle him or whatever. Give him the opportunity to pick up the check.
See these women.
I see arguments about this stuff online all the time.
And then the problem be they too busy trying to be a man.
Some of them,
right.
Some of them.
Like a lot of dudes, just because you
not all.
Just because you independent and you got your little masculine energy.
Big G energy.
Don't nobody. I don't want to marry. I don't want to go with another dude. Like if you acting like you trying to be me, I ain't trying to be with you. You trying to be a dude?
Yeah, I think we could easily, that's a given. You know what I'm saying? That right there is a moot point. You know what I'm saying? Any woman that's trying to compete with me, I do not want. If you're not gonna accept my leadership, then hey. But see, here's the thing. When we talk about leadership and being men and stuff like that, dog, you have to be worthy of being a leader in the household.
Right.
A lot of dudes want to be the leader in the head of the household, but they don't provide. In any fashion. They not providing mental, encouragement or whatever the case may be. Nothing. All they doing is paying some money and laying that pipe, and they want to be the leader in the house. That's not being a leader in your family. So before you talk about what you need for a woman to submit and this, that, are you worthy of being submitted to?
And
do you show leadership potential, or you just some dude that put a few dollars together and beat the guts every now and then?
That ain't.
It's a difference.
She ain't gonna respect that.
Nah. And I know a few people that applies to. You know what I'm saying?
She not going. If you a real genuine dude and you doing what you're supposed to do, then she shouldn't be having no problem being in her womanhood.
No, that's established. Point made.
So we're gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, right point there, made. Right there.
Right there. But we just were jumping on a few topics today. So is there anything that you wanted to jump on, Big Lou?
Boy, these topics is really hitting me today, boy. I tell you. Nah, not really. I'm just listening,
All I want to do is give a shout out to the New York Giants for going to the playoffs this year.
Yeah.
There's a very lovely thing. First time since what, 2016?
2016.
You know what I'm saying? So let's not forget that.
And Landon Collins, welcome back, baby.
Man,
welcome back, Landon Collins.
My Bears ain't
They're
doing
definitely
nothing,
welcome back. But look, Danny Jones did his thing. They keep talking about, we'll sign him for 2 years. Bullshit. That man is about to be a free agent. There's teams that are going to throw years at him. The Giants better offer that man some cheese or he's going to walk. We got Saquon Barkley, them practice squad receivers that are showing their butt right now. We need to keep all of them. All of them. The Giants are on fire. That's all I got to say. And
I think we got us a nice little second round.
Who is we? The Bears?
Yeah, we should.
Are they in the playoffs?
Hell no.
Oh, I didn't think so.
Man,
I didn't think so. You got nothing.
Oh my God.
The who? The Bears. Oh, okay. I didn't think we were talking about
a
playoff team.
The Bulls?
See, my Bears. See, yo. My Bears, man, y'all got to get right, man. See how they doing me, and I've been waiting since '85 for y'all to give me a Super Bowl.
Justin Fields is the truth, though. You got a quarterback that's the truth.
Yeah, I know he good, but we need some blockers and we need
wide receivers.
Some wide receivers.
When was the last time the Bears been to the playoffs?
Shit, probably a little bit after 2000.
What, Jim McMahon or some shit?
Nah, we went to the Super Bowl in 2006.
Yeah, you're right. Let me stop.
So we have been to the Super Bowl with the same one then.
That's true.
And then they gave away all our defensive players, so I don't know what that was about.
Trying to, cap manipulation and all that. But in any event, the Bears are not in the playoffs this year, and the Giants are. So that's my point. I want to shout out to the New York Football Giants because we are back, baby.
Shout out to the Giants, man.
That's it.
I can't say nothing.
No, you can't. You can't.
Y'all get your bragging rights on.
Giants, baby.
You can't. You can say nothing.
All right, son. That's cool. Y'all got that. Y'all get the bragging rights. You know what I'm saying?
Things have changed, buddy.
I would have did the same
thing. Things have changed
thing.
in the Meadowlands.
Also, you know what? Since we talking, let's rest in peace again to Chase Francis.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Yes,
man.
we got it.
Got some fuck cancer. That's all I can say on that one.
Yeah.
Shit, rest in peace to what's the Earth Winning Fire drummer that just passed away. Vernon White's brother. What was his name? The drummer. Anyway, he was like 67. They just passed
Rest
away.
in peace to Gangsta
Boo.
Yeah.
She
Rest in peace to one of the Pointer Sisters too.
Man, every time I turn around, it's death. But in any event, rest in peace to everybody that's lost somebody in the past week, 2 weeks.
Yeah, Vaughn Caldwell.
Yeah, Vaughn Caldwell too. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shatandra's mother.
Hold your head up, my niece. Hold your head up.
That's true. That's definitely
for
true.
everybody that may have lost somebody
recently.
Our prayers go out. T.Y. Bradley back home.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace. All the happy heavenly birthdays that I see on Facebook and stuff every day. It's just a reminder that life is short. We need to be living better for the future because we only got about another good 20 summers. I mean, at our age, right? We got 25 summers left.
I hope more than that.
I'm just saying. What's the average lifespan of a black man right now? We'll be lucky to see. Hey, at our age, we got about a good 25 summers or so left, and we're gonna be transitioning. So let's make them the better than the past 25 summers. Let's do that.
Yeah,
that's crazy, man.
We pray for longevity.
Yes.
It's his will. So with that, we can ready to go ahead and transition on out of here off the show. And want to thank everybody for watching. Y'all can get at us at got any ideas for the show, anything you want us to sponsor, shout you out, go ahead and hit us up at the Hip Hop Barbershop presents the Hip Hop Barbershop at yahoo.com. Alright?
Peace.
We'll get at you. We are signing out, baby. Peace.
Peace.